Hello everyone, Rich here, back for another From the Depths sinking ship video, and this time it is the Queen Mary ramming the SS Canberra over there. So it's two ships relatively similar in size, although one's more elegant than the other. Yeah, two very large ships as you can tell. As per usual, if you want a tutorial on how to build these two ships, they're both available on my channel, Rich LaRousse of course. So you've got the Canberra in white and the Queen Mary in elegant colours there, and From the Depths really brings out the shape and look of these ships. I mean, you look at the Queen Mary there; it doesn't have to look good, doesn't it? Even though it's my design, it does look good. And it's sort of the same with the Canberra, although the curviness of the bow does look a bit weird in From the Depths. But anyway, enough of the bullshit. Let's get on with the ramming. So we'll start off the Queen Mary, and I can't remember what the controls are. So we need you. There we are. So return. Yeah, we've got a lot of engines running on this thing, and it should just plough straight into the side of that thing and do a lot of damage. So we've got a bit more speed with this one, so it's 8 meters a second compared to the usual 5. So we shall see what we achieve. And the Canberra is made out of very light material as well, so damage shouldn't be a problem. Or damaging it shouldn't be a problem, but lag is going to be a massive problem because, as you can tell, well, judging from what I can see, the frame rate is already starting to suffer. Anyway, let's get on into our first hit. And boom. Massive lag spikes, you can tell. But loads of damage. Oh no, we've crippled the nose as well. God, just cut right into the side there. And yeah, we knackered quite a bit there, so we're going to reverse out now. And it's not going to be enough to sink the ship because remember the draft is made out of heavy armour. But a massive split along the side there. So we just stop engines. And the damage along the side of the Canberra is huge. But look at the shockwaves going right through along the side there. That's a massive chunk taken out there. Jesus. You can't really see it from there. If you look at it from that angle, you can see it's just a massive tear along the side. Sort of a shockwave ripple effect. For the Queen Mary, though, it's not a big problem. Bit of a bloody nose, but that's it. So that is one hit there. So I'm just going to back Queen Mary up a bit more because we've got a big rudder on this thing. It's going to take a little while to try and get it lined up. So I'm just going to go down to the rudder so I can see which way it's facing, because it's a manual rudder as well. So right, there's our rudder there, and we're going to need to turn it about that far to try and bring our stern round a bit. It's not a very easy design, not a very easy thing to manage, but never mind. I don't think we're actually going anywhere, so I'll just turn it that way and see what we can achieve. So I think we're sort of at a wrong angle, but never mind. So you can see the rudder there, just a big wavy thing at the bottom there. We'll keep it at a slight angle, so maybe we'll be able to steer around anyway. But anyway, if you just look on the side there, I don't think we've actually moved at all. So we go on board the nose of the Queen Mary, but might be able to get a better idea on what we're doing. So we'll just fire up the engine again, and we'll just, I don't know if the rudder's actually turning at all. No, this rudder is absolute shite, so it's not turning the ship at all. Yeah, waste of time. Probably because I'm not using the right connections or right bloody parts. Oh, it doesn't matter. We'll just go for another hit anyway and see what damage we can do this time. It's bloody useless, those rudders. It looks good, but it is completely useless. So let's see what ripple effect we can have this time. I mean, we've done that massive tear along the side. If we go on the inside here, I'll be able to see what do we do this time. We've got seagulls in here, wonderful. And another hit there. Ooh. More raining pieces. And more lag, which is always wonderful. And yeah, I'm not doing too much. We'll stop engines again, reverse out. It goes a bit of a mess, doesn't it? That's quite a good thumbnail there, I think. Okay, let's try and... I can't remember what the controls are. How do we reverse out? There we go, J. J to reverse. And Z and Q or whatever to try and turn the bloody thing. I really want that rudder to work, but it's just useless. And the game's even gone into degraded mode. You can see the frame rate's gone down to 18 frames a second, which is not on for this sort of thing. I mean, from the depths is unstable, as we know. And with me using big ships, it's not helpful. Alright, so I'm going back down to the rudder here, because the rudder is now straight on. So what the hell am I doing? Am I controlling the rudder? Yeah, I'm controlling it. Alright, so I have the rudder at that angle. I don't think it's going to do anything because of the shit physics, but it worked earlier on. I promise you it worked earlier on. But that's just my word against everyone else's. So anyway, we'll start off now. Engines rev up to 30 million horsepower. And we'll go for another hit. 'Cause I want to hit further along the side, but it's not going to happen with the way things are. So we look sort of very similar in size. I mean, the Queen Mary is a much larger, elegant ship. Canberra is a really weird looking ship. I think we're just going to plonk a hole in the side again. Third. And that, oh yeah. Big hole there. Yeah, that's damaged nonetheless. So yeah, we've got bits going off. All up, lag. Right, there we are. And we've got a big hole there, but not much else. Okay, let's back up again. Let's just get out of here. Still loads of pieces just coming off. Right, okay, so the camera's moving a bit now. Really not achieving much here. Just can't get over how good that Queen Mary looks though. Even though it's made out of blocks, it still looks elegant. Even, and you know, it's still not the so-called professional shipbuilder's style either. I mean, it is just my build. Anyway, that is a bit happened there. We'll just climb onto the bow a second now. So if we go for another hit, we're going to hit directly, I think, just after that first hole, or that second hole there. So if we go directly forward from here, we'll hit roughly at that point. So we'll go for another hit then. Go for you. You've trailed off a bit, I think. Let's see how this goes. I believe that's a thud there. We've got into lag mode. And more pieces coming off. I'm trying to actually move away from the ship now because it's lagging so badly. There we go. The further away I go, the better it'll be. So that's the theory. Oh well. If we just go into reverse now and get out of there again, because it's just lagging like hell. You can see it's pushing the ship over. Okay, let's get back out. I knew I shouldn't have brought Queen Mary along. She's too big for this sort of job. Too much of a handful to try and manoeuvre as well. I mean, backwards and forwards fine. Left and right, no chance. I mean, it's like an Indy car on a Formula 1 circuit. It's not going to work. Oh, that will do actually. I think Indy cars are a bit more advanced these days. And we've actually got her to sink now, so we've managed to put a hole in her draft. Okay, just stop engines. There. So now the Canberra is knackered now, so massive holes along the side there. I mean, that first hit that we did was just rip the whole side open. Yeah, it just looks ridiculous. But, I think we'll call it that. I didn't realise how much of a size, no, not much of a size difference there was between the Canberra and the Queen Mary, but hey, there we go. You know, I think we're going to call it at that, because otherwise if I do a few more hits like that, it's going to lag like buggery, so we'll call it a day there. So that's the Queen Mary with a bloody nose, and the SS Canberra with a split all along her side, and we'll call it at that. So this is Rich, signing off, logging off, disappearing, and I'll try and return for another video soon. Why? Who knows, but we'll see. Anyway, bye for now.